I'm going to be doing something really different to what I usually do, because I'm going to be doing a create a sim, gameplay and a build for this family that we are seeing at the moment. So the reason why is because a really special update came out last night. Well, it was last night for me when it came out. So it was about, I think it was 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, something like that when the announcement released. I was in my dressing gown. I was not ready to film a reaction video. And to be honest, I would have done if I was just like more prepared, because some people knew about the update and some people didn't. And I was one of the people that didn't, so I just didn't have time to record a video. So instead, I thought that I would build a daycare, and I thought that it would be something that a lot of people may be able to use in your game, and we could just have a general chat about the update. So I was so overwhelmed last night. I didn't know what was going on. My newsfeed was just blowing up on Twitter, and not only that though, I found out through a group chat. There's a group chat of like me and a couple of other YouTubers. We talk about stuff and they told me what was going on, because I am just oblivious. Seriously, I don't even know how to YouTube sometimes. But I can say that I was so incredibly happy, and to read about the updates and to read about rumours that have came because of the update, which I'm going to get onto in a second. It's just so exciting. So I think that Sims 4 Russia, I didn't even know that Sims 4 Russia was a thing, not gonna lie, but they had an announcement apparently that something big was gonna happen in 10 minutes or something like that. So everybody was freaking out about it. I personally thought it was gonna be terrain tools, because I thought terrain tools, toddlers, like terrain would probably be the easiest one to make, I guess. I'm not a programmer, but I can imagine that terrain tools would be something that would be a big update, but it would be a big update enough to mention that it was a big update, if that makes sense. So anyway, I was so surprised, and as soon as I updated my game, I went on, I made this family, I was playing with them in my own time. So if I sound a little bit reserved, like a little bit not overly excited in this video, it is because, to be fair, I have already played with the family, but I couldn't resist. I was there all night last night, well, until like 3 a.m. I was supposed to go to bed at like 8, and I stayed up because I couldn't sleep. This is the biggest thing that's happened in The Sims 4, in my opinion, so far, apart from The Sims 4, you know? It's almost like having a completely free game pack. That's how I felt, because not only do we get toddlers, but we get their beds, we get their clothes, everything with it, you know, different pieces of furniture that they can interact with, like dolls' houses, etc. So that's really interesting, because I would expect that to come in a game pack or something, but it didn't, so it's incredible. So the majority of people seem to have brightened up about like The Sims 4, etc., and I saw so much positivity on the forums, which, to be fair, does make a change. And yeah, I'm just excited to share this family with you. So anyway, going on to the Glover family. The mum and dad are supposed to be just so happy together. They have a daycare, which is right next to the house, and it's working out perfectly. So Nancy Glover is the mum, and she is supposed to be family orientated. I think that I had her as a perfectionist and neat, but I'm just gonna see her traits quickly. Okay, she's cheerful, neat, and family orientated, which makes sense. And now moving on to her husband, Eddie Glover, who is supposed to be more or less exactly the same as her, with the exception that he's also good. So I think that I removed the neat trait and just had him as good. Yeah, so he's like cheerful, good, family orientated. I was playing with the family last night, and all I could see was those two just getting on so well because they have so much in common. So anyway, their youngest son is Timothy. I created him next because I was desperate to create a little toddler, and they're so cute. I would imagine that the two toddlers would be twins, which I love the idea of. I got really obsessed with having twins ages ago, like probably about 5 or 6 years ago. I said to myself, if I'm ever having children, I'm having twins. And I said that to my mum, and she said, yeah, I don't think you get a choice. If only we had the same boosters as The Sims 4, because you can get like a fertility booster and stuff like that, but hey, there we go. So Timothy's slightly younger sister by probably a couple of minutes is Emily Glover. I think it's pronounced like that, but I really liked how the name was spelt. It's different. So it might be Emily or Emily. Oh, I'm not sure, but she's so cute, and I wanted to create a short hair little girl. And the reason is because, for those of you that don't know, I used to be a nanny, and I looked after a child who looked very similar to Emily. So it's just really cute to have someone like Emily in the game. So I was really excited about that. Then going on to Colby Glover, who is supposed to be the child brother. He's there to help out, and I just thought it was quite cute than having an older brother. So he's supposed to be quite clueless with his fashion sense, quite like his father. He's supposed to be a little bit clueless when it comes to stuff like that. But I thought that was quite funny. I thought that is quite accurate because the thing is, it's very well dressing children up in these very fancy outfits in The Sims 4, but really, would they pick that themselves? No. I mean, for instance, take me into account. I used to wear my school shoes everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. You wouldn't see me outside without my school shoes on. You can ask my best friend. It was an absolute fashion disaster. Anyway though, that is the Create a Sim. So now we're going to jump into the gameplay. Okay, so it's a miserable morning in the daycare centre, but we have a very cute little toddler outside. Okay, so she's one of the little ones staying with the family, and oh my goodness, she is just the cutest little thing ever. I love that outfit. But look at the way they walk though. Oh my gosh. I absolutely love it. Honestly, I was just watching them walk all night last night. It was the weirdest thing ever. My husband walked in, he said, "What are you doing?" I just said, "I don't know. I'm just watching these little kids." I wasn't expecting this much detail. That's just me personally. Look at the way he crawls down the stairs. It's absolutely adorable. So to show it really briefly, just in case you want to see the speed build, because it's brightened up now, it's looking a little bit better. Yeah, this is how I've set up the daycare. We've got some up here as well. Oh my gosh. This is so cute. We're going to make them go downstairs though. So I'm going to get the dad to go and pick these two up because they shouldn't really be up here. We don't really want that at the moment because we want them all together downstairs in this area. I think that's one of the things that wouldn't make sense to me because like you would never leave a toddler alone sort of thing. I wouldn't anyway. I would never trust a toddler alone in the house, like upstairs. They are so mischievous. Look at them. Look at them on the stairs already. They are just the cutest things. Okay, that's slightly unfortunate. The fact that that did glitch a little bit. But you know, this is just absolutely adorable. Look at the way that the mum carries them. That is so cute. So we have like a few staying with the family at the moment for the daycare because I just like put 3 other random kids in here. Now this is really strange because his hair was originally ginger. So maybe he's bought some hair dye. I have no idea like how he changed that to brown. That's crazy. Why is the hair colours changing by themselves? Okay, so most of them are down here and this is just the cutest thing. So I'm gonna lock this door as well. Lock door for everybody. Lock door for everyone. I've had a really strange thing recently where if I lock the doors, some just get through it. Like some don't even realise that it's locked and they just go through. So I've put some beds in because the kids keep getting really tired, of course, because they're toddlers. So this one's got their full needs up and that is because, well, I wasn't doing very well at looking after them. Let's just say that. So I had to do a little bit of a cheat. I'm really sorry. Oh, that is so cute. Look at her little face. We should have bought one of those bins that you can sell the plates for like money, but I don't want to. They're just going to be floating there in midair just to make nobody uncomfortable. Okay. This isn't looking good. This is tricky. Okay, why hasn't Nancy done what I've told her to do? Toddler care, give food. Give food. I've got to monitor them really carefully because otherwise they do not want to do what I tell them to. Oh, he's sad. He's crying for the dolls. I can relate to that so much. I used to get upset like when I used to eat food as a kid because I used to feel sorry for the food after I ate it. That's really weird. But I did. So Nancy's doing a good job at keeping Annalise happy over here, and then Annalise is going to go to bed. So Nancy doesn't want to feed her own child apparently, so the father, Eddie, is going to do it. I'm telling these Sims to do stuff and they're not doing it. Cancel your plans. Go and feed Emily, otherwise she's going to get taken away from you. She's going to get taken away from you. I know it was quite short, but I just wanted to give you a brief look of how it would look in your game and what you could do with it. So thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you for the speed build and I'll speak to you all soon.